Kentucky Ballistics is shooting spears out of guns because he's Kentucky Ballistics. Medieval projectiles versus modern armor. How lethal was the medieval handgonne? Is that a pun between handgun and your hand is gone?
Holy cow.
Holy cow.
Ah! Okay.
Having fire on the end of your black powder gun? That seems like a recipe for disaster.
Here we go. Phew. Oh my gosh. That was wild.
Let me see. Friggin' intros, bro. I want to see what was wild.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and this is Ye Olde Boomstick. This is basically one of the first
Ye Olde
handguns
Boomstick
ever made, and was used in medieval times around the 1400s and 1500s. This is basically about as crude as it gets when it comes to a firearm. It is a barrel on a stick, basically, runs on black powder, and then you have a rope-style fuse here that you just touch to this little breech and will ignite your shot.
What is engraved on the top of that? What did that say?
That's pretty much it. And then you just have a big club with a spike on the end of it. When I first filmed with Ye Olde Boomstick, I was using 8-bore 900 grain lead balls, but that's not really an accurate representation of what they were using in medieval times. But this is basically a medieval
That middle one is terrifying looking.
Handgun. It is a wood bolt with fins and then topped off with an iron pointy tip. And if you ask me, this is a little more intimidating than a lead ball. We have several different types here, and these are actually time period correct. These are hand-forged iron tips that are replicas from medieval sites
with
in
a
Denmark.
ball in it?
And today we're going to put them to the test. Will a medieval handgun and a medieval
Scott just doing stuff.
Defeat
That is kind of his thing.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty darn excited to find out. So let's go get set up and get started. The only thing I hate worse than spam.
Man, that spam cam just ate that bat.
But thankfully there's companies out there like today's
Ad time.
Aura, and they
Ad time.
clobber spam.
Did you know that you can get 10% off your entire order at the Dragon's Treasure Tea with code TheXCount? They don't just have tea, they have tea, coffee, drink mixes, soaps, foot soap if you're one of those people.
Is like owning a helicopter and having a
tea accessories, all kinds of stuff. And you get 10% off all of it with code TheXCount. So you can get a discount for yourself. Also, helps me out a little bit. It's great. Good deal all around. Man, he's just still going. Oh my, I got a thing of more to say. And the Dragon's Treasure Tea, great company. They don't just dump creators like a lot of other companies have recently.
What are you going to do about it? Well, I'll tell you what
So go support them. Use code TheXCount.
Aura.com/Kentucky, or you can click my link in the description down
If I'm going to do this very often, I need an actual ad read. I need to not just improv it.
14 days, you will find out where your information has been exposed.
Yeah, also go check
sold.
out Aura.
Again, a big thank
from
you to
Scott.
Aura for
Sure, I
sponsoring
guess.
today's video. Now, let's get back to it. Before we blast some body armor, I really want to know what these things are capable
Dude has a
of.
crazy deep wallet.
We have a 16-inch
Well, yeah.
of 10%
When you get half a million
clear
views in
ballistic.
5 days, you get a deep wallet.
With one of our medieval projectiles, see what kind of damage we do. We are all loaded up and ready for our first shot, and I have to say, that is pretty gnarly looking. I definitely would not want that shot in my direction. We're gonna take a shot at this ballistics gel. I only have so many of these, so I'm gonna scoot up pretty close. Here we go.
Oh.
Golly.
A lot of smoke. That is rough. Did the fins stay on that, or did they shear off?
Let's have a look at this. This is pretty darn impressive, if you ask me. That is wild.
Perfectly embedded itself in that thing.
Got all wadded up inside the gel. We made it all the way through the block. That is crazy. That's crazy. Pretty impressed with those medieval projectiles. Let's see if I can even get that out of there. That's going to be kind of difficult.
Do you push it the rest of the way through, or do you pull it back out?
Man, I can taste all of the whatever comes out of the end of that thing.
Saltpeter?
See if I can just pull it out of here. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Those fins put a pretty good.
Yeah, the fins actually did go in. I kind of thought they were going to shear off.
Captain America with the log here and just kind of. Oh yeah. Yeah. There we go.
You're just pulling chunks off of it.
Maybe I can
It's getting close.
push it through now. There we
Don't
go.
impale yourself on that, please.
There you have it, folks. That is
Mushed up those fins pretty good.
I figured that this would have sliced through the whole block, but it made it about halfway.
What are the fins made out
These little
of?
things got wadded up. But that's pretty impressive. Pretty darn impressive if you ask me. Let's move on to some body armor, shall we? We are loaded up with yet another medieval projectile, which is very, very pointy, and we've already seen what it can do to the gel. But now we have some premier body armor. This is soft armor, and it's level 3A, so it's rated up to 44 Magnum. I have a 5-gallon water jug behind it, or inside
Is 44
it. Now we're
Magnum
gonna see
better
what would
than a
happen
medieval
if a medieval
spear gun?
time traveler made it to 2026. Okay, I'm gonna try to actually aim this thing.
Hey, he aimed it good enough. Right in the bottom. Oh, that went through the armor.
I just nicked it.
Did it miss the actual
One thing
armor
about
plate?
black powder, so you get this big old cloud. You don't even know if you hit them yet until the cloud clears, you know. Just nicked it. That is pretty gnarly. So
I don't
this
think it went
is
through the actual armor.
There is no like.
Oh, there
cloth
is?
there. The actual armor is there.
There is armor there.
And we made it through it. We went through both sides.
Wow.
Now we did miss the 5-gallon water jug, so that would affect it. But my goodness, that's pretty stout. Holy cow. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in front
I'm
of
gonna
it.
get loaded up. Oh, we broke it. I don't think I've ever seen a piece of wood make it through body armor.
It does have steel on
Never
the
had
end.
to pull wood out of body armor. That's tough. It's like gripping it so hard.
Yeah, it's grippy.
Well, if you did have one of these medieval bolts make it through your body armor, good luck getting it out. We are loaded up
Yeah,
with
that
another
seems way
medieval
worse.
bolt, and this one is pretty gnarly. If we made it through the body armor with that last one, I'm pretty sure this one's going to do it too. All right, here we go. Golly!
Ooh, right in the middle. And it came out the back
Tell
again.
you what, if there was a medieval time traveler with a Ye Olde Boomstick, I'd be a little worried. Let's have a look. We had a good hit right there on the front of the armor. Our little wings
What-
are
there's
all
something
busted up.
burning
We
on the
definitely
armor.
Made it through the first side of the armor, and holy cow, we made it through the back side as well.
Man, you're basically
I have to
just
say, I have been shooting body
stapling
armor
people's
on this
armor
channel
to their
for a very
body.
long time, and it's pretty rare that you see something go through the front and the back, even with soft armor. This is level 3A armor. It is very tough, and that does not happen very often. This is actually pretty impressive. We're also a little bit on fire. We got a little bit of something from that gun that's burning, but wow, I'm gonna have a really hard time getting that out of there. I don't know how I'm gonna get it out. The wood
is
going through
bent.
the body armor, which I've never messed with before, is especially grippy, and you can't pull it out.
Oh.
I guess I'm just gonna have to break them off to actually get in there.
Man, and people thought
can't even
that
get
triangular bayonets were bad.
Dang, that is nasty. Let's see here. So not only would you be severely damaged from one of these bolts, but you'd also be stapled together. Oh,
Hey, got it out.
my goodness.
That would not be fun.
Is completely unscathed. I mean, it is still perfectly good. We could use it again, minus the bolt. But getting that out of the body armor, that is the problem.
Crispy. If you get hit, you kind of just have to leave it. The fins will probably cause you to bleed out. This is devastating. Yeah, this would be devastating. I want to see this on a ballistic dummy. Staple the soft armor to the ballistic dummy and then try to get it off. You're just done. It's over.
There we go. Wow. Okay. I did not expect these to be that effective. I thought they were going to be pretty effective, but not this effective. I'm going to put this body armor back together, get a new 5-gallon water jug. We're going to try out another medieval projectile. So this next tip is rather interesting. It's
I don't
not
think
made
that
for
one's going to go through
penetration,
body
it's made
armor.
for fire. So you would stuff this little cage with something flammable, and then you would shoot it and hope that it sticks into something that is flammable.
Oh.
I don't expect this to make it through the body armor, but I am curious to see if this thing stays lit after we fire it. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Ah!
Having fire on the end of your black powder thing is crazy.
Oh my gosh. That was wild.
Some fire right there. I think it just left all the fire behind. Splintered his spear.
I reviewed the slow-mo footage, and for one, that thing was moving so fast that it left the fire behind. I'm pretty sure the fire went out before it even got to the body armor. And then we kind of hit this kind of in a funny way. I believe that
it did hit it at an angle.
May have broken before we even made it over here, and that may be due to the extra weight that I had in the front of it. Maybe I should have used something a little more light for my kindling, or whatever you would call it, something lighter to stay on fire. So we hit this, we definitely did not penetrate it. Then the bolt exploded, and the tip
I saw something glowing on the ground over there,
up here,
right behind the table.
There we go. It's not even in the burn, it's just laying there. So all of this is still intact, but that is pretty heavy.
Hey,
It
you can
does
shoot that
appear
again.
that the tip broke off. So the flame did go out and the bolt did break from the extra weight, but my flame transportation material is still all intact, and the tip, the actual cage, did not break. So we know now that we can defeat modern armor with our medieval handgun and medieval projectiles. But what about modern hard armor? This is a premier body armor, level 4 ceramic plate.
There's no
way. This thing has already been shot with a 277 Fury and ate it for lunch, but it still has a lot of life in it. So now we're gonna hit it with one of our medieval bolts and see what happens. I'm loaded up with another pointy medieval projectile. Let's see what happens.
This was the same as the first one he did. Ooh, the ricochet potential from that is a little scary. Flatten the tip of that thing out.
Oh yeah, we hit it all right. Look at that, man. So our projectile broke, but my goodness,
that is better than I expected.
Did more damage to that plate than I thought it would have.
It stole the tip.
But we did not come anywhere near penetrating that plate. So soft armor is definitely vulnerable to medieval weaponry, but not hard armor. Up next, we're gonna swap back to the 8-bore 900 grain lead ball and see what kind of damage this does to modern
What if you put steel
armor.
balls
Just for
or brass balls in it?
The powder load that is used for this ball is double what we were using for the medieval projectile, so it should be kicking pretty good. Whoa, we're gonna have to hang on to this one. This thing is a lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of fun. Is this a custom made thing, or can you buy these somewhere?
Let's have a look. Well,
It went sideways again.
oh, here's where I hit. Right there. So hit it, definitely did not penetrate it, and then it just spun it, and I guess the ball went somewhere over there. Actually, I stand corrected.
It would have
literally
sucked.
just right here on the ground.
You survived that.
It's kind of smushed. So there's the back. That's all blackened from the black powder. And there's the front. You can see all the little fibers from the body armor that got smushed into it. So it did not do a whole lot to that body armor. The lead ball is probably producing more energy than the medieval projectiles, but it's definitely not penetrating like the medieval projectiles.
The ball did not staple the vest to the
with my medieval
jug.
handgun, but before we do, I want to tell you about my book, Boom Pow, I'm Braver Now, and the big cause behind it. If you have a little one in your life that needs a story about facing your fears and getting back up when life knocks you down, then you need to check out my book.
Chad is the little one in my
Boom Pow,
life.
I'm Braver Now
I don't have any other ones.
By my accident from 2021 and teaches you about getting back up when life knocks you down and facing your fears. And the best part about this book is the cause behind it. A portion of every book sold goes to the Parker Project to help families whose children are fighting cancer. And we have a specific family picked out and a big goal. We're trying to pay for their rent for an entire year. And if we hit that goal, we're going to destroy my helicopter. There's two ways you can
What
help
is in
us
the
meet
back
our
seat of that
goal.
helicopter?
One, you can swing over to
There was something back there.
and pick up an awesome book, or if you want to donate to the family directly, there's a link in the description down below. It's a win-win-win if you ask me. You're getting an awesome book, you're helping an awesome cause, and you're gonna get to see a helicopter get destroyed.
He's got a gremlin in his helicopter.
For my last trick or test, we're gonna see how far one of these will go. So I'm gonna just kind of point it upwards at a slight angle, and we're just gonna see what happens.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, goodness.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully the wind doesn't bring that back.
Get out of here. Okay, I am not really sure where that went. It went really high. I'm guessing it went this way. Let's check behind the berm real quick. See if we can figure out where it landed. You know,
It was a bit. It was a bit the whole time.
I'm gonna check this way. Still tell them where it went, right? Ow, that hurt. Looks like the body armor is spike proof.
What did the target ever do to him?
Why don't you break? You stupid table! There we go, that's more like it.
How much money has
Today's
Kentucky
video,
Ballistics spent on
let me know what you'd like to
tables?
see me shoot next with a medieval handgun. Be sure and give this video a like, and if you enjoyed today's content, be sure and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to pick up a nifty Kentucky Ballistics t-shirt, swing over to KentuckyBallistics.com. There's a link in the description down below. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Oh, he's fine. Those black powder spike things. Oh my goodness, those things were way more effective than I thought they were gonna be. I would rather just take a round of like 5.56 or something than take a black powder bolt that staples my armor to my torso. Goodness sakes. Now I want the Ye Olde Boomstick. Where do I buy my own Ye Olde Boomstick? That's what I want.